Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up, guys? Joshua Danger here, and this is another Farm Sim Owendale stream. So, we're going to work with it right here. Okay, we're going to turn that down a little. Yeah, we're gonna bring you another episode, and I do want to bring you more games here in the next several weeks. So I think we're gonna do one new game a week, or one somewhat game every week. So let me know what you guys think. Hey, thank you for popping in. Let's see, JCBX. Yeah, let's do them all. Let's get it done. How big is this? Not very big. Yeah, they're done. We're good. So, just let me know what you guys want to see. I think this week we're probably going to do the Crew 2. Or, the Crew 2. Wrong one. Forza 5. Forza Horizon 5. Or probably one of the Resident Evils. Because I know Resident Evil 9's coming out relatively soon. I think at the end of next month, so just let me know what you guys want to see. Might play some of those games till the release of that. Go Cooper, go. But I just want your guys' opinion on what you guys want to see, because I don't want to just do one game at a time. Like do one farm sim game at a time. So, because I know the content kind of gets stale here and there, and I do like my playing Warzone, and I know I don't ever really stream that much for that game, but also I do stream that pretty regularly on my main channel, Joshua Danger EXP. So I don't want to alienate people out of that game. So, um, just like I don't want to alienate people out of this game. I want to see something. Is there any new? Ooh, new Case Farmall series. And they do have Golden Lands. Cool. We are going to reach out and we are going to try to get that. Um, might get that one. Definitely got enough space for it. Think we're gonna stay away from greenhouses for right now. Barn for cattle. Nah, I think we're gonna stay away from that. Castillas y Leon Farm Sim 25. What's that do? In this virtual it's a new map. Oh, that's kind of cool. You got Maple Farms. I haven't gotten that one yet. We might try to put that one in. Hold on. What was that I just saw? Oh, now you can put in lifts? I'm definitely getting that mod. That's pretty cool. Uh, ooh, that's pretty neat. We're gonna get that. New Holland 85 series is a range of crawler tractors. Yeah, that looks more like a derived from the Fiat models of the 1980s and 90s. These tractors are particularly appreciated for their robustness and reliability, especially in hilly agriculture environments. That is pretty cool. I like that. Hmm. I have to get that. That's pretty cool too. That is pretty cool. I do like some of these things. Construction truck. I think we're gonna pass on that. Huh? Yeah, you're good. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna stop with that. What's Maple Farms? Oh, that's cool. Like I said, I just don't want to alienate you guys to just one game per stream, um, or one game per week, because obviously I love Farm Sim, but I don't want to put you guys through that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back in this. We got $478,000. Like I said, I think probably Wednesday we'll probably be doing Warzone, and probably Friday we'll do Forza Horizon 5. At least once a week we'll be doing Forza Horizon 5. I can promise you that. Because I just don't want to bring you guys just one game per week like I have been doing. Like I think last week I think I did this game like three or four episodes. Or no, it was like two episodes. The week before that, it was one. Um, I thought that went up to 8. I was like, nope. Which I do want to bring you guys more of this. There we go. So this is one of the houses that we just built. I do have to get over here and just start working on it. What did I name this? Spreading our seed. Yep. Just let you know, this is not a usable house. At least I don't think. No, it doesn't have a trigger. So. Which, to be totally honest, how are we looking on this field for yield? Because I do want to check that. Probably should plow it. Yeah, I probably should. Because we're going to take this up. We're going to do at least 2 hours of this. We're going to go till about 2. Okay, so I think we're good here. Yeah, this has been a good tractor for us. We are going to switch it up for the weed, or for, because we actually did weed this the other day, so we're just going to leave this guy out here. Did we wash it? Probably not. Do we got a cultivator? Okay, I think she is good. Let's see, is that a cult? No, that's a roller. I think we're forgetting our cultivator over at the... We don't have a lot of money yet, but we are slowly getting there. There we go. Just bump that guy out of the way. Uh,
No, Jimmy said all black noise. It took him forever. He was doing 5 miles an hour.
240, I'm okay with that. There we go. There we go. So, yeah, we are going to do that. We are going to cultivate this field. Even though I don't really know what a cultivator does. Jesus Christ, right where I need... Nope, it's actually ahead of where I need to park. Good deal. There we go. We'll let Uncle Dale take over. Let him work the field. Really, they're starting right there. That's such an interesting place to do it. Oh, duh. I forget. You want to do up downs before you do everything. Before you do the headlands. Duh, I forgot about that one. Jeez, that slid off the fucking grid. I think Uncle Dale needs to get his eyes checked here soon. Yep. So, like I said, I want to give you guys different games, especially games that are coming out. I want to give you at least a glimpse into what came about with the games that are coming out. Like, obviously, Resident Evil coming out with Resident Evil 9 here um, relatively soon. Definitely works for me. I like the idea that that's how you want to do it. God dang, it's sliding all over the place, man. And it's not even windy, bro. Like I said, I want to give you guys the best content that I possibly can. And like I said, I want to give you guys games that are coming out, like extra gaming footage sets of games that are coming out um, with their predecessors, which I might do Resident Evil 8, possibly Friday. Because I think it might make more sense to do Resident Evil 8, or possibly even one of the early ones. Because I kind of like the Leon Kennedy ones. And him being in the ninth one is actually really cool to me. So, like I said, I do want to bring you guys more content. Which I also want to see what they're going to do with. I also want to see what they're going to do with Destiny, because there are a couple of rumors that they might be doing Destiny 3, which I think would actually be really kind of cool, actually. Which, like I said, I like that kind of content. Ooh, I'm gonna probably make some more money here soon. In game, so which, like I said, I do want to. I don't remember how many days I have per month. I think it's 7. I think it's 7 with this one. No, we got it for 28. Yeah, I think we're going to switch that down to 7 days. Maybe even 5. Well, let's do 7. Let's try it for 7. Yeah, we're going to try that for 7 days instead of 5. Because I think 28 days is long for a month. Push a game for a month. You give it 7 days, it equals out to about doing something every 4 days. I think it makes things a little bit more interesting. And plus, we are doing it everything at twice the speed. Okay, so we went up a little bit of money. Not very much. We went up $7,000. What the hell is he doing? I think I know what he's doing. Sorry about the noise. My cousin's dogs got a thing about listening to clocks that make noise. Which, like I said, I do want to give back to you guys and just get, like, if I hear about a game, I might even want to do Fable. The original Fable. For you guys, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, you okay, buddy? Are your ears sensitive? Why are you drooling? Drooling ass dog. Like I said, guys, this channel's not just about me, it's about you guys. It's about seeing what I could potentially do on this channel and try to break away from the simulation stuff. You got Forza Horizon coming out in May. You've got God, what is it? You got Fable coming out. Fable the Fable redo coming out in fall. Which it's got to be GTA out. Which hopefully it does. Which most likely it will. Which, like I said, I'm looking forward to Forza Horizon 6 going to Japan. I think it's like there's some clever things about that game. You got Kiln coming out, which is kind of a new party game, which I think is going to be a massive hit. It could either be a massive hit or it's going to absolutely fail. I can't tell which. I really can't tell which. Like I said. Yep, that's Uncle Dale. That is Uncle Dale. And he is the younger son of our Uncle Owen, who's actually living down in Florida right now, enjoying retirement. He's roughly same age as me, but he's like, obviously. Aw. Are you trying to be nice to the kitty cat? Is that your brother? It's like, yeah, that's my brother. I love my brother. Yeah, you're such a good boy, Cooper. Cooper. Yeah, there's your mama. He's like, I think I'm ready, Mom. As I said, guys, this channel's all about you guys, not me, not... It's somewhat about me. Just me playing games, obviously. And just bringing you guys everything that you guys want. So like I said, I want to bring you guys content that I love. Okay, I got this figured out. I still can't figure out why he went that far, but I kind of do see why he went that far. Like I said, I just don't want to bore you guys with just Farm Sim Play. Or if you guys want to see another map. Or if you guys just want to see another map. I'm always open to doing more maps. Showing you guys the new maps that are out there. But I know the whole sim thing is like not everybody's cup of tea. So I just want to try to venture into stuff that is other people's stuff. And that's why I'm like, I'm considering playing more story-based games. Like, obviously I played a lot of story-based games on my main channel, Joshua Danger EXP, and Joshua Danger Experience on YouTube. I obviously played a lot of story-based games on there last year. Or at least one or two of them. That I actually do want to bring you guys more content on here. It's more story-based on this channel. And like I said, I just don't want to bring the same content over and over. Which, God, this field is starting to really play along pretty nicely. Which I think we're probably going to go barley. I think we are going to go back to barley here. Which I think we're going to probably seed this. We're going to try to seed this field if we can. I think he's going to do 2 headlands. Which I truly don't believe that Uncle Dale here's actually Grandma's birthright kid. Because I think somebody told me the story in the game that grandma grandma went barren pretty quick. And she wanted more help around the farm, so she had Uncle Owen. And obviously, there was a lot of family. Um, she had tons of girls, which obviously doesn't help with a farm. Really doesn't help with a farm. When you don't have farm hands. And obviously, this one you don't have animals. But she had Aunt Helen. She had uh, obviously my mom in the game, who had me. Um, she had she obviously had her Aunt Kay. She had her Aunt Carla, which, like I said, tons of girls. Like I think she said she had a total of like I think it was like 5 girls. The two, like obviously, one actual son, and Uncle Owen being the fucking old guy, oldest, right next to my mom. So, like I said, I think it's actually kind of cool that she took in Uncle Owen when he was a youngin to help Uncle Owen. I meant Uncle Dale to help Uncle Owen out with the farm. Which, like I said, pretty damn cool. Yep. So, like I said, I think he's almost done plowing this part. It's like I said, um, yeah, trust me, there's a whole backstory of the family tree right here, and it's pretty damn cool. I like it because I do like these kind of games, and I really do like these games. Thank God, I only paid $25,000 for this. Might have been 28. I don't remember. I think it was somewhere around there. It was under 30K. So eventually I'll make my money back on this. Actually, probably going to make the money back on it relatively soon, actually. Which it is relatively early, but let's go look. Let's go in here and let's look at the weather. Cloudy and sunny for the next. Ooh. Yep, cloudy and sunny for like the next several hours. September 2nd, it's going to be sunny. We're going to have to get all this shit done really, really fast over the next 2 days. So we're going to work away at it. Um, Wind speed's a 3. Yeah, wind speed's a 3. Which we'll see what we get here relatively soon. No rain in the forecast for today, but uh what did we say? Second? Second or third? Third. So we got all day of the second to really plow get these fields done and seeded because we're gonna have like 3 days of rain. 3 consistent days of rain. And a high of like 70, 79, low of 70 or 44, 58, 42. That's pretty livable. And sunny and partly sunny after that. So, yeah, we should be able to get a lot of this done if we don't get it done before the rain. Um, like I said, this is going to give us extra work. And like I said, I want to bring you guys more games coming up. I don't know where I want to start with the Resident Evil franchise, but I think I got a pretty good clue. Because somebody said that Resident Evil Code Veronica X was started God, I forget, around 4. Yeah, was started around 4, between 3 and 4, somewhere in there. I don't remember the specific dates. And the fact that they're going to be doing that, pretty damn cool. So, like I said, I want to bring you guys into this. Good shit. Let's see. Hold on. Was that other one a rock thingy? Was it a rock roller? I think this does need to be rolled, though. Okay, so we got about 2 rows we got to do here. Axis. I think that was a rock roller. Maybe. Whew. Yeah, that's what it was. It was a roller. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I think we were gonna have to wait for the rock tumbler. Or the rock picker. Which we might try to hit that relatively soon here. Pick up some of the stones while we wait. Okay, so Okay, so yeah, I think we're gonna do it this way. Okay. Which, like I said, I do want to try to give back to this and just get these rocks out of the way. That's awesome. I do really like this. Yeah, we want to get these rocks out of here as much as possible. Yeah, we're gonna... Like I said, I really do like doing these kind of jobs. Um, Eventually we are gonna do... Which is awesome that Grandma's doing everything that she's doing here. I just want to get everything done. I just want to get everything de-rocked. Do this. Which hopefully we can get this done relatively soon. I don't think you're going to be picking up rocks there, buddy. Yeah, I think we're going to do okay here. Yeah, I think we're going to get out of the way here. So, like I said, guys, if you guys want to see more games other than Farm Sim, just let me know because I do play a lot of simulators and I could possibly do a little bit more. Which, like I said, I just want to let Uncle Owen or Uncle Dale do whatever he's got to do to get this done. Which he's got a lot of. He doesn't have a lot of property to do left because he's only got like one headland he's got to do. Like maybe half this property. So he's got a. We do want to seed before it starts raining, or maybe even seed after it starts raining. I'm not sure yet. Eventually, I want to do Fable on this channel, the original Fable story arc. I do want to do some of the Resident Evils. Like I said, I do want to do games that might excite you guys a little bit. Ah, Kool-Aid. There we go. Yeah, we're making good headway. And eventually, we got to do something with that property over there, right next to that windmill. Or wind turbine, whatever you want to call it. We got to figure out what we're going to buy next, which is going to be a cost. Which I don't know if we're going to need a forage harvester, or most likely we're probably going to need a root crop harvester. Because I'm not sure what's over there. Like I said, that would be alfalfa. Okay. Yeah, we're good with that. So David actually owns the field. We own the property. How much is David asking for that? Can't be too much. Uh, say screw it. Let's buy it. Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, I want this guy to do his job first. Most likely start the other area. Because he's probably got 10 lanes. Maybe 10. Here. And I would love to see it done before which, like I said, we are going to try. Most likely, we're going to try this channel later tomorrow afternoon, right after my Joshua Danger EXP stream, because I think I got just enough time for it. Maybe. And we might even do Wednesday night too. So Wednesday afternoon, depending on how much time we have. Because, like I said, I want to do at least 3 to 4 streams per week on here. Just to compete with my regular channel. Which I'm also going to be doing a live right after this, right around 2 o'clock from my main channel. And there's my Cooper dog. Yeah. On up here. You can sit and lay down. You can sit. You're welcome to it. He's like, give me your attention. My mama loves me. You love me. Like, we want your attention. Like I said, guys, I want to bring you guys more content, more like definitely more content. But I don't want to sacrifice my paid content from my main channel to this. That's why I actually really want to focus a little bit more on my main channel. And also kind of obliterating people out of my streams, which this was just for content for YouTube. Because I do want to stay pretty consistent with this for my YouTube content, which I don't know. I might slow it down a little bit in the near future. Because I don't want to overwhelm a gaming channel. That's just where I'm at with it. alfalfa can be cut regularly, like a lawnmower, I think. Which I'm okay with being at like $400,000 in game money. Because I don't want to buy all the properties all at once. This boy's definitely gonna need to be cleaned after the stream. Like I said, eventually I do want to start up a combination farm, multiplayer farm, which I think Alma is going to be the first one that I do to get my friends involved in. Possibly do a role play situation with. Which is pretty cool because they actually just added lifts into the game, which I really do want to do something with something like that. Yeah, this seems a little fast. And we got about 2 hours on this tractor, which is great. There you go, buddy. There's your mama. He thinks he's gonna get spoiled. Like I said, I just don't want to bring you guys this consistent these videos consistently, or consecutively, not consistently, but consecutively. I want to bring more to your guys' attention, and if I find out about a game, I want to bring you guys into what brought me to that game, what brought me to the idea of that game, which, like I said, there's a group full of games that are coming out. Which one of them being at the Xbox Developer Fest, or a Developer Direct, whatever, stream on YouTube, was Forza Horizon 5, or Forza Horizon 6, excuse me, from Japan. Which that kind of brought me to the idea of doing Forza Horizon 5 gameplay. Which just let you know I started it out last night without streaming it. Because I just wanted to try to get back into the feel of it. So, like I said, Forza Horizon 6 coming out. You got Fable coming out at somewhere, possibly at the beginning of fall. I was going to say, did you throw his leash behind the Jim's chair? Okay. Well, like I said, guys, I want to bring you more content, different content per week. Instead of doing games that I'm religiously consecutive on. Like I said, I do want to bring you Warzone, more Warzone gameplay on here. I want to bring, like, obviously, I've only done one Warzone stream on this channel since I opened it up. So I kind of want to bring that to you at least once a week. And I think spreading out my videos per week will actually really help. Both this channel and my YouTube channel, so which, like I said, I want to bring especially new games that are coming out, like the new Kiln game, where you're basically making pottery to toss at people as a party style game. Definitely looks fun. Definitely going to try it out when it comes out. I think it's next month. It's either next month or sometime in the spring. So, like I said, man, this field's coming along pretty nicely. I just gotta wait for him to finish so I can go back and pick stones. And possibly seed. I might seed on the second, so. Ding! Like I said, and just have him do the field next to us right after. Like I said, yeah, he's got a long way to go. Long way to go. God, that tractor is dirty. God, that thing's dirtier than Joe Dirt. Which, if you guys know me well enough, you know me well enough that you will not see a single green thing on my property except for maybe what's holding that together. So, you will not see a John Deere on my property whatsoever unless I'm in a multiplayer. Which, I do want to bring these to you relatively slowly. Which, like I said, I do want to bring these to you guys. More often. or less often, because I kind of want this to be a once a week type of feel. That way I'm not really over pushing my boundaries with it. Which this is our fourth episode, out of 7, out of so many streams. And I don't want it to be super, super fast. I want you guys to kind of just feel this one out. Which, like I said, I do want to sit here and bullshit with you guys. But I also want to really just push the farm experience, but not over push it like I have been, where I do 3 streams in 1 week, or 2 streams per week. Or even 3 streams per week. I just don't want to over push this to you guys, or just really do something that's going to make, which obviously Warzone's kind of my game on my main account, Joshua Danger EXP, because I play that game religiously, and to be honest, I think I kind of alienate my viewers. So I want to give back to that channel. God. Ooh. He's literally doing the row right next to where he just did. Okay. I kind of get it. Which we're probably close to halfway done with this one. Oh, and I'm using a 260. Okay, I'm good with that. Which I'm sitting on $409,000, which, matter of fact, I think I'm going to put some. I don't think I'm going to put too many in there, but I definitely think I'm going to put something relatively close to the farm. Which I don't know if I want to get rid of that farm yet. Like the actual farmhouse itself looks kind of cool. But I should definitely mow that property just a little bit. Uh, Probably should have plowed that. Yeah, it'll be okay. Wait, like I said, I do want to see what the yield's like here. 48. God. Majorly under. That's at 50. This is at 49. Let's give details. It definitely needs a high nitrogen rating. It also needs weed control. I thought we hit it with weed control. And really needs some tillage and soil sampling. So, what we really need to do is we need to till this. God damn it. Okay, so this field needs to be. This needs to be mulched. It definitely needs to be destoned and watered. I don't think this needs to be watered. It definitely needs to. Well, doesn't say it needs rolling, but it probably does need rolling. No, it doesn't need to be weeded. It just needs to be mulched and destoned. Okay, so this one needs to be mulched and um, possibly stoned. Um, yeah, it definitely needs to be mulched. Okay, so both of these fields definitely need to be mulched. Like I said, these definitely need to be mulched. We're definitely going to try to put some money in our pocket. much is a mulcher? And do we have a mulcher? That's a little rich. Probably could go this route. That's a big boy. Probably should trash fan it. Okay, I think we're good here. Which, like I said, I do want to go across here, do some of the... Like, I don't want to overdo the big money mods for government subsidy. But eventually, we got to get over here and destroy those rocks. How far can we go over here? All the way. Okay, good. I think I got a little too close to this. Oh shit. God damn it. Oops. All right. So we're gonna go there. Uh, there we go. So like I said, we are gonna try to get more shit here. Here we go. Like I said, guys, I just want to get you guys the best content that I possibly can get, and knowing information like I know it right now really does kind of help the channel of what I should be playing, what I shouldn't be playing. Even though this is one of my favorite games out there. Hold on. Come on. Which, like I said, some of this stuff looks absolutely ridiculously nice. Yeah, so, like I said, I just want to bring you guys more and more content on each of my channels. That way, at least you guys know what's coming out. So, like I said, we're only going to be doing this for about 2 hours. Okay, I thought I had 2. Which we're only going to play this till about, whenever. And we're just going to mow this up a little bit. Which we are going to be picking this up. Just a little bit. We're going to finish this strip up. Yeah, beep beep your ass. Okay, so like I said, I want to see where our shit is. He's getting there, slowly but surely. Uh, like I said, slowly but surely, he's getting there. Like I said, we are only going to do these for about 2 hours an episode. Okay. Okay. We're about to stream. Oh, fuck. Oh, goddamn. Ah. Yeah, I don't want to make these episodes too long for you guys. Which he is just a little over halfway through. Just a little over halfway through. Right. Which I think we're gonna have to change the name of the stream. There we go. Yep, yep. Like I said, we're gonna finish this up with part of this field being plowed, and I might try to finish it some next either. I don't know. I think probably start next week. We're probably gonna start. Actually, this week we're gonna start doing everything a little backwards, or start with new shit. He's not exactly the fastest guy in the room, but he'll do his job. And next episode we will be stone removing. Because this field needs a massive... Which I'll show you. It needs a massive stone removal. Yeah, like literally, this is all it. Like, it needs to be mulched, it needs to be rolled. Um, Actually, I don't know if it needs to be rolled, but it definitely needs to be destoned. Like, there's only one section here that needs to be mulched, which it pretty much needs to be mulched. But it needs to be heavily stoned. I wonder if there's a better. No. That's the biggest one they have. And then we are going to have to hit the headlands here. Which I think we're only going to be doing this for about 10 more minutes. Yeah, I think we are going to do it for about 10 more minutes. Then we're just going to hit a 2-hour stream for Joshua Danger Experience. Maybe an hour and a half. I'm not sure yet. Um, haven't figured out if we want to go that route yet. Like I said, we're probably going to go for about 10 more minutes. Because like I said, I don't want to go too long. I don't want to go much longer than 10 minutes or uh, 2 hours, which is about 7 minutes away. Which the clock on the game is actually pretty damn accurate. Actually, I take that back. It's about 2.5 hours ahead of my actual clock. Or an hour and a half ahead of our actual clock. Like I said, we could keep this going for about 10 more minutes, or about almost 5 more minutes, actually, before saying our goodbyes for the day. But I really do like this. I really do like this game. But I know it's not for everybody. I know it's not. Because simulation games really aren't the funnest games to watch. And I kind of get that. And Uncle Dale wants to say goodbye. Holy shit, Uncle Dale's got a man bun? Jesus Christ. Uncle Dale really was a hipster. Which, like I said, just let me know when you guys check this video out. Let me know what you guys want to see on this series. Which I'll show you a lot of the stuff that we're going to end up doing. This channel, we just bought the property literally right next door. The field next door. Or across the road. And we are seriously about to get paid here soon. Hopefully this brings us up over $1 million. It would be nice to get back some of the money that we've spent, because we really do need to help ourselves in this situation. Because we did put in $400,000 posts. It would be nice to see if we actually got it here in a minute. Let's see what it brings us in. Which, like I said, we're going to do this till about 58, 59. So roughly about 2 minutes. Alright, $350 worth of wages. It got us to $416,000. So we went up just a little bit. That's nice. That's kind of nice. The fact that it brought us back up a little bit. Which, like I said, we will be back on this probably next Monday, depending on if we really want to go deep into Warzone. Like I said, I want to beef up my content at all costs, so at all costs. So we're probably going to do this last strip, and we're going to say our goodbyes for this stream. And we might just let Uncle Dale finish this off. Uncle Dale, the hipster. The hipster farmer. Pretty cool looking cat. So, like I said, we do like doing these games, but I know that everybody that watches these seem to get bored. And it's all about talking to your community. More so than anything. So, that being said, guys, I'm Joshua Danger. This is Dangerboy Gaming. And this is Dangerboy Farms. Owendale. Episode 4. I forget what we called it. It is... Episode 4. Cultivation on the fly. So... that being said, guys, stay positive, have fun, enjoy life, and do you. So, and remember, go follow Dangerboy Gaming on YouTube, which is at Dangerboy Gaming News. And also go follow our Discord, Dangerboy Gaming. Or discord.gg Dangerboy Gaming. So check that out. That being said, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Have a great day, guys. I'm out. Peace.